Alright guys, welcome back to the shop here, and today is Thursday and I got done painting my fenders blue about almost an hour ago. It is almost 5:20. I got done a little about 4:20 or 25, something like that. So what I'm waiting on is for them to dry enough to tape and mask. I'll show you what it looks like so far. I wished I'd spent a little more time. I did have a few dents that I had to fill in, but I wished I'd spent a little more time sanding. I still see some sanding scratches. I don't know if y'all can see them, maybe you can. That's probably going to show up through the paint, but at this point I don't really want to re-sand these down and re-spray them. I had some pretty good sized dents right in this area, and I don't think I got no light on this one. It turned out pretty good. There's some Bondo here, some Bondo down there. That looks pretty good. I think I did alright on that, but I can definitely see, and I got a fly in here. Get these damn critters out of my paint. So we'll see how it goes. I kind of skipped a step. I should have re-primed the whole thing and then sanded it all down with at least 400 grit, and I spot primed it and then sealed it. So some of it's been sanded with 180, and some of it, the Bondo places, some of those got 320, but did nothing get 400. So I'm probably going to regret that I skipped that step, but I was kind of in a time crunch because I'd already sprayed the back of it with primer sealer, and I have wasted a whole lot of primer sealer. And I was coming up on 2 days, and I had one more day to go before I was going to have to rescuff the back side and respray it. So what I ended up doing yesterday was I just put a coat on over the back and 2 coats in the front, and today I used up what blue paint I had. Thankfully it just barely had enough. You can see what's left out of those little bit that I had left. And now I'm getting ready to tape it off and spray the gray. And hopefully I won't need a whole lot of gray. I don't know, maybe about twice as what's in here. It's just a little bit of area. And so anyway, I'll show you what time it is now. It is 5:23 or so, and I'll bring you back as soon as I get done masking and taping. Alright guys, it is right at 7 o'clock. I am cleaning my gun for the 3rd time this evening. Run into a little bit of issues when I was working on marking for where the tape line would be. I accidentally took my Sharpie and hit the damn paint, so I ended up having to respray a little spot right in here. And also I forgot to spray my ashtray, but it needed sanding anyway, so I went ahead and sanded it down and just sprayed another coat of epoxy on it, and I'll hit that tomorrow or next day one. Probably need to do it tomorrow. I will be clear coating this tomorrow. It's been about 5 minutes since I last sprayed my second coat. I'm fixing to start taking off this masking paper, and we'll see what it looks like. I need to get some old spray on this one too, looks like. Sometimes it seems like no matter how good a mask job to do, You end up getting damn overspray. And that don't want to come off. Dang! Well, that means tomorrow I'm gonna have to take this off and spray that part again. Sure we ain't got nothing nowhere else. Y'all couldn't see what I was showing you. Yeah, I ain't too worried about this overspray back here. This will never show. Right. That part there will be covered up with the inner fender unless you're on the truck. But right in here, got some overspray. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and alright guys, got her all painted up. And now we are almost ready to start clear coating. I did have to go back and spray this fender a little bit. I had a little bit of overspray right there. I went back and shot a couple rounds while I did this ashtray that I forgot to do. So now we ought to be ready to come in here and just go to town with a clear coat, and everything should be groovy. So I'll show you what it looks like when we get our clear coat on. Alright guys, here it is. Here it is. Now the bugs are going to be wanting to get in it. See one little spot there I don't really like. I don't know what it is. Maybe a bug. Maybe dust. I think it turned out pretty good on this one. Now this one I got some issues with. I got some sags. Or some runs. Here we can see maybe in the light there. There it is, maybe. Right there. And another one. You can probably see this one even better. Right there. Woo! Look at that baby. That's from going too slow up top. But it looks good. I mean, where it didn't run, it looks damn good. So, anyway, got that. I see some dust specks, and that's alright. Got this. So, hopefully we can get that installed. And probably won't do anything with these tomorrow. I'll wait till Sunday and try to sand them down and buff them out. And it's going to be a little bit of a bitch because it's not on a flat. It's on a curve right there. So I'm going to have to be careful sanding. This one will be a little easier because it's more on the flat side. Right in here it's just bigger. But I think I can do it. These fenders, with them being all different angles and everything, is a little bit more tricky to sand and buff. This one, as far as I can tell, this one I know runs in it that I can tell. I hadn't get out of there, bug. Look at bug wanting to get in there. He wants to get in there so bad he can't stand it. Bugs are attracted to shiny objects. I figured that out. Yeah, I don't see any runs on this, and I see a lot more orange peel in it. But I tried to take my time and put more clear on it than I did the doors. I can see sanding scratches because I didn't sand it to 500 like 400 like I should have. But oh well, trying to get this thing done. I'm on a crunch. I've got to get pretty much on my time scale. I have got to get this cab and front clip done by the end of the month, to have time maybe to do the bed before the first week of December. That ain't leaving me much time to work on the bed. I've got to do a lot of body work on it. There's going to be a lot of welding, sanding, cutting. I don't think I'm going to be done with it, but I'm going to push myself to do it. And well, if y'all can see all this blue overspray, sure I'm glad I had it covered up. So that's why I'm kind of rushing to get this stuff done. The doors really, the bottom part of the doors, they really need to be repainted and re-cleared because I didn't get enough clear on the very bottoms. But I'm not worried about it. It's what's done is done. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe if you haven't.